Welcome back guys to another GTA video, and as it is Thursday we have the time trials. Now the normal time trial, as you saw there, is Power Station, and it goes from the Power Station down to the back end of Mirror Park. It has a par time of 1 minute 26.6 seconds, and in order to make that par time you cannot follow the purple line. You do need to go off-road, and the best route that I found is this one here. So after you've taken a left out at the power station, halfway along the road you want to go onto the grass verge and up and across and onto the highway at this point here. Now there are easier points to get onto the highway. I just got lucky there jumping over that fence. But once you're on the highway you do have a bit of a quiet spell, just heading straight down for about 30 seconds or so, up until you get to the next bridge that goes over the top of the highway. So as it's coming up now, you don't want to go under the bridge, but you want to turn off to the right just before it. And what you're looking for is the little hollow that is closest to the bridge, this one here, heading up to the top. Taking your time going over the top, because if you do jump and land awkwardly, that's a run over. And you're basically heading towards your purple marker now. And what you're looking for is this ridge line here. You can take the one just to the left there, that will bring you down to this same point, and you're through the houses and to the finish line. Now I did manage this first time, so no crashes on this one thankfully, but I did that one in a 123.117, and that's 101,000 in the bank in less than 2 minutes. But moving on now to the HSW time trial, which this week is Ron Alternates. Now this one does start at the wind farm, and again it's another one you're not want to follow the purple line down to Elysian Island. You want to go onto the highway as soon as possible. Now you do need to be careful crossing over this bit here. There is a large rock just to the left there, and as you can see I went a little bit too much to the right and caught that fence line there, so it wasn't a clean entry onto the highway. But once you're on the highway it is top speed and pick your best line up until just past the casino. And once again this week, this was not my first attempt on the HSW time trial. I did have a couple of crashes, so I'll pop those in at the end of the video if you want to catch them. But there won't be any from the normal time trial, as like I said earlier, I did manage that first time remarkably. Getting back to this HSW time trial, we are just going past the casino, so it's round about this point you want to get yourself over to the right hand side of the highway, because you're taking this turning off and you're going straight over, taking the on-ramp onto the next highway. I tend not to go full speed through this section here because the cars can be a little unpredictable. They often swerve off to the right hand side right there. But luckily enough for me this time nothing awkward happened there. But from here on we are full speed all the way down. The next section that you want to be a little bit wary of is this junction here. You can see it gets extremely busy and you may have the occasional cars crossing in front of your path. Now the final section, and I hate this bit here myself, is coming onto this bridge. The traffic is really heavy, and as you can see there, the NPC traffic can be a little bit wild. They are very close together and it's quite narrow as well, but stick it to one line and you should make it through okay. And that's precisely what happens when you get the wobbles, especially on that bridge there. But I thought, no, I'm close enough, plenty of time in hand, jump back on and we'll get down to the finish line. So straightforward enough from here. Once you're down into this part here there's very little to no traffic, so it's an easy enough finish just round the corner here, and we're through in a finishing time of 2 minutes 19.155 seconds, and that is 252,000 in the bag. Now overall that did take me just under 10 minutes with a couple of crashes I had. But that's the time trials for this week guys. If you did enjoy the video or did find it useful, do leave a like, and if you are new here, why not consider subscribing. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.